YouTube world. This is Priscilla. This is my very first time recording, and I've been having this idea for so many years, and it's like God has put it on my heart like for so many years, because I've gone through a lot in my life, and I don't know all the purpose, but anything that has to do with God, I know that it's for Him. It's all for Him, and He gets all the glory. And what I love most about life is the things that I have gone through, the things that I have gotten stronger, and I'm learning now who I am. And it's a process, because anytime that you go through anything that is traumatizing, any kind of hurt, pain, it kind of, like, say you were a circle, and each time you hit with an issue, a trauma, abuse, neglect, abandonment, anything like that, you turn into these different shapes, and you don't even know who you are, because you're so focused on the things that you have gone through, and it becomes other people's problems that have nothing to do with it. It becomes self-destructing. It becomes just something that you can't even sometimes live without. And that was my problem for all the things that I had gone through. I just didn't know how to deal with it. So when it came to a point where my relationships, my friendships, my family relationships was affected, because I just couldn't voice how I really felt, and it all came from past things. And so I just wanted to do this YouTube channel not only for inspiration, but for my love of fashion, my love of music. Music has always been my safe haven. When I wrote my poetry, or I wrote short stories, or anything that had to do with drawing, being, artsy or whatever, it was therapeutic for me. Sewing, designing, those things were therapeutic. And a lot of people would ask me, like, Priscilla, like, where you get these certain items, or how do you do this, and why you don't publish this? Well, it was just something that, it was talents that God had blessed me with, and it was actually just for therapeutic reasons for me, to keep me going. But then now I see the love that people have for my writings and the music that I wrote, and my creative side. I'm just, venturing out and just see what God has for me, because I spent a lot of my life not knowing who I was, being around people, having people that I called friends around me, who did not treat me like a friend. I was just there to be used. I wasn't really supported. I was there as a magnet to draw men. I was there as someone that that they can just gather what's going on in my life to talk about me behind my back. And so I'm not very trusting of people. I'm not so I pretty much stay to myself, or with my children. I have 2 kids, 14 and 6. So it's like I'm in a teenage year, and then my son, he's a crybaby. So it's like, anything that I do in my life right now is for them. I really totally forgot about myself. I've always put other people before me, and I had such a bondage to people. I was a people pleaser. Anything that they wanted to do, sometimes I gave my last paycheck or whatever, paid my friends' bills, or Priscilla, can I get this? Yeah, here, sure. Because I had no self-value, I had no self-worth, and so people was going to use me because I was giving. And it's sad that people will prey on people like that, but when you start lending and giving, you set yourself up for that. Even though that's what God wants us to do, He wants us to be givers. And I don't stop giving because of what happened to me. I feel as though if God is a blessing to